Hey guys, Laura McNeil, Halley Records. Here's a face reveal. Here today to talk to you about Yandere Simulator and Yandere Dev. I haven't been completely living under a rock. This is actually a pretty nice house. No flex, it's my parents. Musicians, you know. I'm speaking today as a volunteer to testify my experience working with Yandere Dev, aka Alex. About 3 years ago, I didn't have a lot of big projects on the go at the time. Besides working on my own music for myself, I had been producing music for a long time, and I was looking for my first ever big project. I was subscribed to Markiplier at this time, and he started doing videos on Yandere Simulator, and those videos accumulated a lot of views and a lot of interest from people. I thought the game was weird, creepy, and fun at the time, and Markiplier, of course, made it 10 times even more hilarious. I love that guy. It became my favorite game that he's ever actually commentated on, besides maybe Surgeon Simulator. Also, Cub Scouts started a series called Yandere Simulator Myths, and I remember at one point playing videos 1 through 50 all in one night and just laughing hysterically. So it was a meme game, but also I was really excited about the development of the game. I love that there's a strong female protagonist who's pretty much a psychopath. I'm really interested in those kinds of characters and their development, as well as vast storylines and, you know, Japanese stuff. I think that's all really cool. So I started following the game development, and I got to know Alex's vision, his voice, just where he saw the game going. And I got a really good idea of what the game had become and what it was going to be. And I got really excited, and I thought, this could be my first ever big project that I've ever done, besides school, besides for myself, besides some of my friends. So I decided to make him a song that would make me stand out from the rest, because I know he gets a ton of emails. So I made him a remix of Black Widow with clips from the game in it, and you can check that out on my channel. I posted it. And I sent him my portfolio and waited for his response. I wasn't really expecting too much from it. I was even just expecting to go completely unheard and for him to skim over it in favor of Only Wednesday, who he had been working with still at the time, who produced a lot of the music in the game, as well as some other producers. However, he got back to me in about 2 days, I would say, and he had gone through my music, listened to it, and responded with a lot of enthusiasm and kindness. And he even compared me to an artist called Jim Guthrie, and that was pretty cool of him to do as well. He was comparing me to someone who does soundtracky type music already, and he had gone through my portfolio, and he sent me what he sent the other producers who are working on the game. Only Wednesday and the rest. He sent me the requirements of what he needed at that time, and was very specific about it, and was very helpful about it. And from that, we started emailing each other back and forth. I would come up with a draft, and he would try to communicate it the best way that he can to make the changes that he needed for the game. He needed it to fit in with the rest of the soundtrack. And eventually, we came together with the final product, and those are on my channel as well. They're in the game. It's School Day track number 6. I'm probably even playing it right now during this video because I shamelessly self-plug. I was hoping maybe I'd have 100 subscribers by this point. 46 is great though. Thanks guys. I love y'all. And I really love the enthusiasm, the exposure I've gotten from this game so far. I really love the professional relationship I've developed with Alex, Yandere Dev. I noticed the videos that were coming out questioning the way he acts and responds to and treats his volunteers. And these were coming from people who aren't volunteers, they're fans or ex-fans of the game, and They question if he treats the volunteers with integrity or he just takes advantage of them. And I just want to clarify that I don't feel taken advantage of. I came into this knowing full well I was doing it for free. That's why volunteers in the name. And he didn't treat me like crap. He treated me very respectfully. He's very nice and very level-headed. He has a very clear vision of his game and what he needs, and I'm just one of many people who wanted to help him, and he chose me, he chose my song. We've exchanged hundreds of emails at this point. I had big dreams of exposure, and he delivered on that as well. I asked him if he could put my logo in the game, even though I'd only done one soundtrack song, and when he put only Wednesday's logo in the game, at that point, only Wednesday had done all of the music. So I wasn't really, first off, I wasn't expecting so much enthusiasm and kindness from Alex when he had so many other people emailing him and being excited about the game too and wanting exposure and that kind of stuff. However, he put my logo in the game in the turtle tank. The turtle tank. The turtle you pray to. The god. When you go to get your sins forgiven, you see my logo. That is amazing to me. I had my portfolio, and that was pretty much it. I had my portfolio. That's all I had at the time. And, you know, some words about how excited I was to message him. He went through my music, he listened to it, and he believed in me. Even though we sent 50 messages and the first, you know, many attempts to produce a song that would fit in the game didn't suffice, he kept his patience, he kept a relationship with me, and now we have a song in the game, and I feel so honored and so proud that I get to be in a video game. I felt like an internship pretty much, and he didn't have to put my logo in the game. And he didn't have to be so nice, and he could have been a diva asshole like some of the other people I've tried to get in contact with over the years about music and all that kind of stuff. Communicating what you want to a producer is hard, and it can be frustrating when you have an idea of the song that you want, but you don't know how to talk technically, and you can't really expect, as a producer, people you work with to be able to communicate technically to you. And so there's kind of a language barrier there, like with a lawyer and with a client. And he persisted, and results happened, something amazing happened. He's the kind of person that can make success, and who is successful, and who emanates success. And he hasn't let the criticism bring him down, and I fully stand by him and I support him. And I just want to thank him for giving me opportunities like this to be a part of Yandere Simulator. I'm so excited, and in fact I'm working on a stealth track right now for the game. I'm pretty pumped about that. So, in conclusion, I'm a volunteer, and I had a very positive experience working on this game, and Alex is a great guy. Thank you for subscribing if you're subscribed. Thank you for playing the game if you play it. And if you want to find out more about Yandere Simulator, thank you for your interest. And I'm Laura McNeil of Halley Records. Signing off my first ever face reveal. Oh god.